for
And
himself.
we will not tell you a man can easily marry a broke girl, no problem. But we are also moved by women who work.
So you wish someone.
Yes, aside the love, the kind of respect a man will give an established woman, a different. That's why most men they are quite intimidated by her.
Yeah, ladies will start. Yes, you can't control you.
Yes, but
then if you don't have
want to listen.
He can use your face to do more, or for more.
Of course, you know what I mean.
And at some point, so you can see that the lady is suffering, like get on her bread, and they say or she not say, but won't to me feel because if you are when I walk on the hole. And the thing is because they feel like they are getting the peanut here, they don't want to leave and move on or establish for themselves because they feel like they're going to lose that peanut. They don't even realize. See, because they don't have their own money, they are not realizing that what the guy is doing is just kitwa like odiagobino.
See, some of them even have a problem. Me, if I was a girl, right, Anka, some rich men, I would date some. I don't have a problem with.
But you would have a standard.
Hey, maybe it's rich man. I would date some. I will make sure say. Ansana, my name is first rich man, I'm established.
Yeah.
So that I wouldn't go
are all about chilling, buying wigs, skincare, wigs game products. Hey,
one, you see that thing, instead of her to focus on the important
getting more
side,
money, yes.
It's the first one, she would have to go for another rich man.
Yes.
For
and let me also say something with this one. Imagine you dated your first ever rich man and you established yourself. Now you're moving on to the next person. You are going in as someone who has established themselves. So then you can set up your standards. Or you can meet someone and the person is going to respect you, not disrespect you, or do you anyhow.
Of course. So what they also respect you. I mean, but girls who just a girl, girls who give me princess.
Some girls, yeah. Some girls are too relaxed.
Listen.
It's good, but then at least some are too entitled.
Only sometimes they have the power. I mean, say, who you broke girl? Now say, boy talk about.
Hey.
Yeah. That it's okay.
But how to buy the fuel? The boy will want to be buying.
But when him says flip it, you know, never funny say, I'm rich. My woman is rich.
It's not.
Yes.
Yes.
But the mere fact that we say,
it's nice.
What I say, it's like build yourself to that level now.
And I believe men also like it when they receive gifts from their
parents. Of course, and I mean, it's not say one mama share. Giving is love. It's not some broke boys, they don't deserve love because
broke boys don't deserve nothing.
Say when they get on it, it's not to talk I mean, because
and some guys too. I understand some ladies that they don't date people that they don't have money because sometimes you end up dating somebody and you are just wasting your time.
Of course.
Because you date somebody you meet a person. Maybe I make 3K in a month. He makes 500 in a month. But then I'm hoping for the best. So I end up with him. We stay together for like 5 years, and there's nothing good after that relationship. It's like instead of saying so sometimes it's justifiable for the reason why ladies would want to date men that are established.
So do that with this.
Yeah.
Make sure.
And I feel like ladies are not making it too obvious that that's all that they want. So in this case, whether old, whether young, some even go for young men because of their money.
And I mean,
Chebio.
Like you see critical red flags.
About yes.
You still go ahead.
One time in this video faced on the net, on the media, and you saw there's this, I think a Zimbabwean man or I don't know, and his face was. You know that video? Yeah, and he had 3 or 4 wives.
Yeah, I think.
Beautiful, not just wives, so beautiful women.
Oh, now say
body. Hey, yes,
hey, sister.
But I'm
I mean,
hey, no. This one you can't mention.
Listen, I mean, I'm not saying even looks to put there. You find on top.
Okay, looks can be deceiving.
Some girls go on man. They
They don't mind.
Sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual. That's a intelligent.
I'm talking about like the wet only a bono.
Yeah.
Not so just because
the
money is there.
Yes, and the guy had money. That's it. Yes, like the guy is doing so much to you and you are still there. Because some ladies are saying, I mean, it is good to rather cry in Santorini than to cry in Kasoa. But the thing is, whilst you are crying in Santorini, make sure you are establishing yourself. Else, you end up then you end up as a Kasoa body and you are crying in that in the Tibu and you don't have anything for yourself. So ladies, let's be smart, you know. So when you say one is establishing your home, fine, you can go and date. Even when it comes to relationship, before relationship, in life as like in general, make sure you have something going on for yourself so that your life becomes easy. Imagine, say, I want to, maybe Vendaval is happening and I want to go to Vendaval, but anyway, I don't have anything and I'm just in the room, I'm just looking at my friends and they are chilling. You see, for your own comfort, make sure you have your own money. But if you are going to date somebody and all that you're looking for is money, I'll say and probably, especially for people that they end up in relationships and the boy or the man is treating you like trash and you're still there because you don't have money and you're getting the money but you are spending it on skincare, nails, then hair, wig. For some reason they think they're going to get all that till in eternity.
So, yes, I mean that's from another angle. Most of them feel like instead of investing.
You know, sometimes ladies are dating men and the men go to square zero. What about that one? What are you going to do about it?
Oh, say, one dating no go zero, no lady
See, this one here, I will say something for men. As a man, if you are going to date, make sure the lady is someone that can support you when you are down.
Oh, yeah, Moshe,
Moshe.
Oh, why most guys do not share is because if you are on person serious.
Hey, tell me
he just one knock. If he just one knock, he doesn't care.
So men, is that why you guys are approaching me?
Oh, if a guy doesn't on fat animal, he just one knock. But about person funny serious. That's how come a broke guy could be with a girl for like 5 years. When you just girl not perform. They say on your mafia, but when he was with the girl wasn't helpful.
There was nothing good coming out of that.
The fact that you are just there and just say, oh, I'm understanding it's Matinawa. If you know say I give with my links, but links not on mommy.
But sometimes remember now, so no, they feel like you're not their class anymore because some ladies can actually help me.
That one day, and I'm just coming from another angle. That one, and they say, oh, of course, and they boy on my fire, you do on my princess school, I should need chest.
So she's not a high class lady.
I'm not trying to defend the men. But
that's what you're trying to do. So
you
continue.
Listen, Mama Landy, I'm not trying to defend, but it's me. I think the thing is, only your friend be Mama Bisa. Mama Bisa.
That's what you're saying.
Give it to me like that.
Me fano sir.
Hence, or you broke into no.
No, I found
Won't me afford the kind of girl that he wants. Into over Bisa and no be down because only about it or pay. And as one Japan or Compona, still now, obey church up by your person. It is some of us, maybe see, I've been single for a very long time because of the kind of girl I'm a pen.
You can't afford her. Like, which kind of girl do you want?
Oh, like, and you say afford per se, say, mean, treat your names, I will be switching several factors. A boom. And I'm a pro bar, Miniska. I won't look at her and feel like you were in the class. What I say?
Okay.
So
that means men, when it comes to dating, you guys look at class.
Or 3 wives. But or baby are dignitaries or you particular one. I didn't know or you back be the or shall only be my repping.
You see, ladies, this is the reason why you guys have to make a name for yourself before
establish yourself.
Yes.
That's how come a lot of men stay marriages we are instead of saying divorce.
No,
I'm not trying to promote divorce or anything.
But because there's no option for her.
Our no team saying options plan and established. They will leave. But
because they are really suffering.
Yes, she's just enduring because Charlie Beman they should be one
money the panty she wears too.
Of course,
because she has nothing.
There are women like that. So if you don't establish yourself and you are there now, broke boys, you catch them saying establish yourself and you feel like it's because you are broke. That's why we are saying.
But you know, this is not related to what we are talking about. But I'd like to also ask this question. Don't you think when it comes to women establishing themselves and all those things, there's so much pressure on the woman as a gender to the man? Because let me end. As a man, you start off as a child. You go to school, KG, primary, JHS, you start making your money. Yeah, you're literally just, working. You can just be there and start, that's literally your life. But when it comes to women, they make us school. When it gets to that time where we now start to work or make our money, that is when we start to think about the fact that we are growing old. So we have to either rush to marry, or the fact that we are growing old, so we have to give birth. Now, when we give birth to, there's this pressure or there's this thing that you have to be at home and take care of the child. So how should women now combine all these things? We go to school, or say when you establish your home. At the same time, you have to be a stay-home mom at some point because of your children, taking care of the house, start house chores, And some people don't like house helps. So I think sometimes there's a pressure on women because we are doing a bit of everything, and men are just doing the schooling and making money.
Okay.
But we are doing making money. Any pregnancy is a whole thing on its own.
I understand from baby pressure and that is why you can establish yourself into work hard. You can work, work smart.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
because at some point, as a woman, you have to stop work and come as a stay home mom.
That's why I use the rich man as an example. And when you're hard work, you are just dating a rich man.
And the thing is, some of the men, right? Some of the men. Omoni say wife now, the wife now say on chef, but they are expecting the wife to contribute to the house, the things, the financial whatever of the house.
There were different kind of men. I don't
think
any like considerate man because of a wife.
They do it too.
And I'm issues are if you consider
50 men when the lady is already putting her
no consider
because pregnancy is like life and death too.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the man. It depends on the man. On found one in your versa. You are pregnant. On friends antenatal.
Yeah, antenatal.
Now change now is still no.
And the reason why they want to the reason why hey the reason why I was thinking he meant like going to the hospital after giving birth. I didn't know. The reason why they do that is because they feel like sit down your job before you got pregnant. So we savings no. And
I'm so on phone.
Oh yes, sir.
Most of them don't even on phone say the other baby are family.
It's just like a bonus for him.
Just show that you are capable, also you're responsible. I
think as a lady, you're supposed to at least have something for yourself, so that when it comes to the Pampers money and those small things in the house, like cereal, maybe in China, share, be there. I'm baby one person, I'm establish your home. They go and ask for cereal money. And I'm able.
Maybe my boys, they don't mind some nice, yes, pay you. You
guys also want Prince treatment. Prince treatment.
And yeah, Prince say what treatment crowd they treat me aqua.
There should be a treatment.
There should be a treatment. Man, nice. And you feel that they be a boy name is scam. Yes, I component stability no component. Very some because a guy who genuinely likes you, who say you are not putting in effort. I bet you
you pay for his shaving.
Charlie, me say last time me go be you on TikTok. On one last boy and his son called Barbara.
No, TIA.
Oh, come on.
No, act of service.
I am a member to be 50 cities, but I boy no be appreciate this because you know, I think it's our man. Papa, Bamunye, and they can you are broke, so you want your girlfriend to do this. You are broke, so Charlie, bring something to the table. When the table breaks,
also
when the table breaks, then you pick whatever you brought to the table from the floor. Simple. Oh, wait. Let me say.
Hey, more cancer.
It's dear ladies coming from a broke guy. Please establish yourself, not because I'm broke, but
it just helps.
Rich men will treat you anyhow.
Yeah. And they know that no matter how they treat you, you're going to stay because you don't have anywhere else to be.
Because of the money. It's even you can't have a man in Sabia, you Kasaka, you permanent in a
So, ladies and gentlemen, just as Mr. Killian just said, make sure you have your own money as a lady because it's going to save you a lot of embarrassment, disgrace, disrespect. I hope you and I don't want that to happen to us. So make sure you have your own money. We are signing out, right? So guys, this is the end of today's episode. Bye bye.